20 business ideas you can start with less than 100,000. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to another episode. If you're new here, my name is AYOMIDE ADEBAYO. I am a biomedical scientist. I am also an entrepreneur, a content creator. I film about lifestyle, career, self-development, and every other good stuff. Please do subscribe to my channel. Check out some of my other videos. If you're a returning subscriber, you know I love you. You're my G. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about 20 business ideas you can start with less than 100,000. You know, I want you guys to focus on the 100,000, which means 100,000 naira below. Okay, so because I am trying to navigate my life around entrepreneurship and business and everything, I like to talk about these things once in a while. Without further ado, let's jump right into the video. One business idea that I have here with me is thrift wears. There are so many people that wear thrift wears. Thrift wears are good in the market now. You see so many gowns, so many trousers, top and everything that you can sell, and you can start. I feel like people that used to carry this thing with bill, they used to get like so many pieces in the bill, and I think bill depends on what you are buying. I know of some of these shirts that bill is like 150k. So when you don't want to buy bill, like, because me, I believe in starting small. I think that's the first thing I'm supposed to say. Like, you need to start small. A majority of us have this money in our bank account that is just sitting down there, but because we don't believe in starting small, we want to start something big before we can start a business. That is why we've not started. See, you need to learn how to build foundation, and then you can now start to build on your foundation. So if it is 20,000 naira that you have with you, start the business. So I feel like if you're not buying bill, you can buy half the bill, which is like 75,000 naira. So do you know how many pieces you're going to get from these things when you now wash, iron and everything? Maybe you give it to a dry cleaner to do it for you, and then they iron it and you package it inside nylon and you start to sell. You are packaging yourself and you're starting small with the little amount that you have with you. Jewelry, accessories, beads, tie, cufflinks, all those things. You can start with little amount. I've seen people in this business, so I know what I'm talking about. I've done my research and I know what I'm talking about. You can start jewelry business, so you don't need to start selling 22 karat of gold before you say you're starting a business. You can start by selling steel. I think these are like the less, like they are less expensive, let me just say affordable jewelry that people wear now that doesn't fade away on time. I have one that I've been wearing for more than a year now. I bathe with it, I do everything with it, I sleep with it and everything. Even for recently that I felt like, okay, I need to change my necklace, so I had to remove it from my neck. So even because of that, I still have the necklace. It's doing perfectly well, and it is still very, very affordable. So if you start selling things like that, or maybe you know how to do bead, the way these things are still coming back in vogue, like bead bag, waist bead, do you like cufflinks? Men, we always want to get cufflinks. Tie, men always want to get tie. Fashion wears, so let me just say this can be like pre-order, maybe like importation and everything. We have a lot of sites where you can go and you will buy things at cheaper rates from what's it called, from China, from Vietnam, from Turkey. You can pre-order goods, and when you're doing pre-order, you don't necessarily even need your whole money. Okay, we all know about importation, that you can pre-order these things. Maybe you can just take little amounts, learn these things, get contact of agents, and then you start to pre-order things. Let people pre-order things from you, upload, let them trust you, upload, let them patronize you, and then give them the speculated time where this good is going to land. And when it lands, you disburse, you give everybody their packages, and you've gotten your gain. So you can start this importation of a thing with less amount. Let's say you don't even want to do pre-order, you can just, okay, let me try this thing out. Pre-order like, okay, maybe 30 pieces of bag, and start by selling bags like that. You can start by buying round necks. You can start by buying things that that people around you are going to get. That is why I am referring you guys to go and watch some of those things that you need to do before you start a business. Don't just start because you now have the money on your account. Phone gadgets, so everything that has to do with phone. One of the things that convinced me that this is a lucrative business is the amount I've been seeing these things online and the amounts that we buy them here in Nigeria. Because I'm familiar with all these sites, I can see the amounts that people are probably buying it from these countries and the amounts we are buying it here in Nigeria. I'm talking in the aspect of phone pouch, phone case, phone charger, phone accessories, basically screen guard and all those things. Especially if you're a lady and you're thinking, how will I be selling that kind of thing? I've seen ladies that does these things. There are even ladies that maybe you're using an iPhone, they are selling iPhone pouch. They will even ask you like, how do you want to, if you want to design it, they design it, with stones, with stickers and everything for you to your taste. So it is a business. All you need is little amount of money to order for these things, and as soon as they come, you are even going to make more money when you start buying special pouches. I mean special pouches like phones that are not really common. For example, my Samsung A40 phone, I looked for the pouch of that phone all over my environment. I couldn't find this pouch. I had to order from AliExpress. So imagine if someone, I've thought about it, and they are selling the pouches of all these phones, like like Oppo, all these Redmi phones, Huawei, Samsung phones, that their pouches are not always common, like compared to Techno and Infinix, their pouches are always very common. Now guys, I'm telling you that my Samsung A40, I couldn't find the screen guard in Nigeria again. Now I have to order from AliExpress. So this is a business idea that you can think of and you can start to do. If you're around students, if you're around people that doesn't even know about these things, you can get it and just advertise. All you need is little amount of money. See, one beautiful thing is you might not necessarily even need to get a shop. Do you understand? And that is why I will keep saying you can start small. No matter thing you want to do, don't forget that you need to start small, or you can start small. If you have the money for big thing, I'm not saying you cannot do it, but if you are not yet at that point where you have a lot of money that you want to invest in business, just start with the little that you have with you. Slippers. See, it's shocking that I'm mentioning this. I have seen these things in the market. I have seen the money that people are making from these things. I wish I have the ability to be selling all these things that I'm mentioning, because there is money in these things. All you need to do is just start, advertise, and you start to make your money. And don't forget, you need to look at your market strategy before you start anything, which is why you need to go and watch the video of things you need to do before you start your business. Okay, so slippers is something that people wear a lot. Crocs, normal slippers, palm slippers, slide, every type of slippers, name it. All you need to do, go to the market. You might not even have to order this one. Just go to the market, go and pack like 10 pieces. Let's say you have 3,000 naira with you, or let's say you have 50,000 naira with you. Just go to the market, pack these slippers, snap pictures, very beautiful pictures, advertise it. You will see how people will start patronizing. See, I'm saying this from what I've seen online, from what I've seen people do. I know that this business is lucrative. Okay, so journal and pen, this is like a new thing now in I think in this era that we have. This is like the new thing. People are journaling more now. So imagine you designing a journal, designing a pen, and you're selling it, and you are customizing it, making it look beautiful and not just an ordinary journal, because a lot of people want to look for something that stand out in the market. So you can start this with less than 100,000 naira. Believe me, trust me, it is something that I know. Just make your market research and put in that money that you have on your account, invest in it, and start to advertise. Perfume, scented candles, diffusers, everything that has to do with smell. Okay, funny how this business is like, I would say that is a little bit saturated, but people still need it. People still, just look around you. If you know that people around you are those people that are very into perfumes, even if they are not into perfumes, let them be into perfumes by you selling them perfumes, scented candles, diffusers, everything, perfume oil, pocket perfume, and everything like that, deodorant, everything that has to do with nice smell, nice aura, and everything like that. You can start this business with 35k, 50k, 30k, depending on how big or how small you want it to be. Okay, if it is 30k that you have it, you just go to the market, look for a supplier. You can get your perfume oils for I think I've seen someone sell perfume oil for 300 naira before. I've seen someone sell it for 500 naira before. So depending on the market, so just go there, pack as many as you can with the money that you have, and start selling. The next one is going to be like, you know, all these interior decoration thing, fake plants, all those lights, room stickers, things like that that beautifies the room. See, like wall frame, all those things. And I've seen wall stickers that are like 1,500. I've seen wall frame of 5k, 10k, depending on how small you want to start or depending on how big you want to start. Trust me, you can start this business with less than 100,000 naira. I'm talking in the likes of, you know, like fake plants, backdrops. Don't need a lot to start business these days. Just start at that level or with that amount that you have in your account. Cleaning services is something that it depends on how you want to start it. Now, cleaning services actually need a lot of money, but like I said, you can start small. You can start by just, you know, advertising yourself, telling people that you are good at cleaning and you can clean their space for them. And all you need to get is, you know, get insecticide, get mop brush, buckets, detergent, you know, all those things that you're going to need to make the place sparkling and whole, and then make yourself readily available for the cleaning. It's easy peasy. Before you start to build yourself into company and everything, just make yourself readily available and make sure that you are trustworthy and let people trust that you're going to do a perfect job for them. Like I said, start small. Market runs. See, if I have the ability, I'm supposed to be doing this thing, but I'm this type of person that I don't like going to local markets. So I find it very, very hard to go to a very crowded place, especially markets. So, and I know that I'm not the only one. I've seen a lot of people that complain about, you know, going to local markets. So if you're that type that you don't mind, you don't mind, like you're that type of person that you do well when you go to the market, you know how to price things and everything, this is a business for you. You can just let people know that you run markets, you do market runs, and they will give you the list of items you want to get, send money to you with your own charges, your transportation and everything. You go, you come back. Let's say maybe you buy something of 30,000 naira and your percentage is maybe 10%, you get 3,000 naira for going to the market for somebody. It depends on how you want it to be. You don't necessarily even need money. All you need is probably maybe getting yourself maybe like a bike man or a Uber driver, depending on how big you want to start. Like I said, okay. Gift packaging. I've seen this business online and I've seen how beautiful it looks and how lucrative it is. So you can start this business with little amounts, you know, packaging gifts for people, like, you know, souvenirs, also like customized stuff. Let's say people want to like do birthday, they want to send gifts to their loved ones, you don't know what to do, they can message you, you can help them, you know, box gifts, all those things, gift items, basically customized items for events, all those things, basically. Just, you know, you know what I'm talking about, you know, throw pillow, mug, teddy bear, all those things. You don't even necessarily have to have them at home. When the time is right, you just collect money from your clients, go to the market, and you know what, go and get the gift item, package it in a very beautiful way. Just be creative with it. Tote bag. See, tote bag business is also very, very lucrative. You can start with little money. See, let me tell you something, you don't even necessarily have to have that machine that is printing. All you need to do is get the material, learn how to sew, or if you know a tailor that is very, very good at making this, get the material, let the person make it for you, get a printer that knows how to print, design, print, and you start selling. Okay, so you might not necessarily even need to spend your money. Okay, get orders, post beautiful pictures of tote bags, get orders, go to the market, buy the material, take it to the tailor, from the tailor take it to the designer, let them print on it, and you dispatch. Okay, very, very easy business. I feel like this is saturated, but look at your area. Is this something that you can still do? If it's something that you can still do, go to your bank and get the POS machine and keep doing it. You can even be a mobile POS person. You know what I mean? Like maybe you are a student, you are walking around in school, you know those times that people will just get stranded unnecessarily, and you say, hey, sorry, I have POS here, bam, there. Or maybe you're inside the bus, people are complaining, I need cash, or I have POS here. You can be a mobile POS owner. Okay, so yeah, beddings. I feel like beddings is one of those things that I find really, really very, very attractive these days. You can start with little to no amounts at all, less than 100,000. Trust me, guys, you don't even necessarily have to have the money on ground. Now it's like tote bag business. You can just start posting beautiful pictures of beddings, let people tell you what they want, the colors and everything. When I wanted to get my beddings for my bed, I did not even have an idea in my head. I just told the lady I don't want too much color, I don't want sharp colors and everything. She made it with the pillowcase and everything. And it was when I made the order that she went to the market. She got to the market, she just made like few pictures for me. She just snapped some and she sent them to me. I'm like, okay, cool, I love it. So it's my money that she used and go to the market. Do you understand? She made it. All she needs to do is like, you know, make the pillowcase. And if you need to get duvet as well, they are making duvets now in Nigeria. Okay, so just go to the market, look for someone that is good with this, or maybe you can just get a supplier directly instead of stressing yourself. Instead of going to the market and get the shit yourself, you can just get yourself a supplier or make orders. You know, they deliver and then you start to make your money. You need little to no amount, less than 100k. The laundry business, I feel like people will be like, laundry care. Yes, laundry. Like I said, you can start small. You can just get a washing machine. I feel like washing machine is like 80,000 naira now, if I'm not mistaken. Get the washing machine, get the iron, start in front of your house. Okay, you don't need to get a shop first. Advertise yourself, let people know that you can do this for them perfectly. Package yourself, get detergent, get iron, get washing machine. All these things, 100k is going to cover it. All right, start that business, easy peasy. Small scale poultry, at the type that maybe in your compound you have space, you can just build like a small poultry and then you start to rear chicken, all those things, the big, the small, the everything, and then you are rearing them, giving them food and everything. You need less than 100,000. I mean, at a point in time, I've asked someone before and this person told me that the amount they spend in their poultry is, I think, less than 30,000, like 30,000 naira or thereabouts. Then all you need to do is start getting their food and they start selling and everything. Content creation. See, when you want to start a content creation, all you need is ring lights. Content creation is a business, so you can start with your ring lights. You can get ring lights, 10-inch ring lights for like maybe 7.5. Get a mic, wireless mic, or maybe the normal lapel mic for 3.5. Then you get maybe like a mini tripod, another 3.5. As soon as you have your phone, content creation is started like that. So do you understand? That's all you need. Let's say you now want to migrate the ring lights. You don't want 10 each, maybe you want 12 each. It's 9,500 naira. In case you want to argue with the price, enter my DM on Instagram. I'm selling. Okay, so yeah. Food, start selling food with less than 100,000 naira. Okay, you don't even necessarily, it depends on how you want it to be. If you are the type that you want to package yourself that people will make order, then you make their food for them. You know, like people that used to order for 10 liters of soup, kineko liters of rice. Do you understand? It is their money that you will use and go to the market. Do you understand? Ready to wear. See, I love this business. You know, ready to wear, when you have, maybe when you are even a fashion person, or you know someone around you that is a good fashion designer, sketch or get pictures, ideas from Pinterest, let this person design them for you, start selling. People really love ready to wear nowadays. Okay, you can start this business with less than 100,000 naira. Just go to the market, maybe with 30,000 naira, get different materials, make different sizes from size 8 to size 18 or to size 16, start advertising and you start making your money. So that's that about today's video. If you learned one or two things, please let me know in the comment section. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, share this video, and I'm going to see you guys in my next one. Bye.